मुंबई युनिव्हर्सिटी कोण आहे?
हा सर, मी आहे, बोला.
हम्म?
सर पवार आहे, मी स्नेह पवार बोलतो.
मुंबई युनिव्हर्सिटी कोण आहे?
हो सर, मीच आहे.
मला होस्ट करा.
हो सर, केलं.
सगळ्यांनी आपलं नाव एडिट करून लिहा ना प्लीज. आयफोन, झिओमी, OnePlus 9 5G, आपली नावं लिहा ना, कळत नाहीये.
Hello, who is this OnePlus 9 5G and also iPhone, Xiaomi? Kindly rename your name as an individual, not as a phone. Hello?
लगाटे मॅडमला होस्ट करा.
हो सर.
घेतलेला बरा ना काही प्रश्न हो बाबा. तर काय
मॅडम या मीटिंगची क्लाउड रेकॉर्डिंग लागेल का? लगाटे
स्मार्टच
मॅडम.
दिसतो मी. काय?
फोटो काढतोय असं स्वतःच म्हणतो. शी, आता आपल्याला उशीर कसा झाला रे?
बाबा,
grievances मध्ये होते.
Hello, please make Kavita Lagate host.
Hello.
ती ट्रेन हे झाली ना ट्रेनचं काहीतरी लेट झालं
अभी देख लड़कियों
सोहन भाई बोलो क्या
All are requested to keep their
हेलो
mics on. All participants are requested to keep their mics off. Please be on mute mode. When the question answer session will come, that time we will request you to unmute yourself. Till that time, requesting everyone to keep your mics off.
Madam, Professor Ame Karkar has joined. Make him co-host. Okay, sir. Okay.
Thank you.
हे
हेलो भाई लोग
Sir, may we start?
Professor Ame, welcome to you. Whether your team has joined?
There's a large number of people, so I don't know if they have joined. Prachi, Rahul, have you joined? Anurag, there are 3 people. Yeah, Anurag.
Say whether they are also supposed to make co-host?
No, that is fine. They need not be co-host.
Acha, theek hai. Then should we start?
Yes, I am ready.
You got sharing rights, na?
Yes, I am co-host, so I think I can share.
हाँ, ठीक है. Madam, please start. The program is available even as a live telecast on YouTube also. Professor Lagat madam, please continue.
Yes, sir. Good evening, namaskar, and wishing everyone a very happy New Year 2025. In this particular year, we are starting with a program which is School Connect 2.0. The National Education Policy 2020 is getting implemented in all the undergraduate programs from this year. And there are many new things that have come, which we need to take it to the students who will be prospective students in higher education sector. Today, we are going to listen to a scheme which is for the students' help. And for that, we have invited Professor of Computer Science from Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, Professor Ameya Karkare. I welcome you, sir, and I'll request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor R.D. Kulkarni, to give us the background of this, and then we'll request Professor Ameya Karkare to take us through the scheme called as SAATHI. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Lagate madam. Now let me welcome the Professor Amey Karkare, who is the Dean of Resources and Dean of Alumni Connect and Professor at the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at IIT Kanpur. He is Poonam and Prabhu Goyal, Chair Professor working at IIT Kanpur. My dear principals, as a part of School Connect program, we are inviting several programs, and one of the programs that has been organized today as a part of School Connect is SAATHI. In fact, SAATHI, which is Self-Assessment Test and Help for Entrance Examinations, is a very innovative platform launched by IIT Kanpur under the directives of Ministry of Education, Government of India. It's one of the best platform which provides very good support to all aspirants who would like to appear for joint entrance, JEE or NEET or any other competitive examinations. And just to elaborate on that, we have invited Professor Amey Karkare, who is the coordinator of this SAATHI program at IIT Kanpur. Before we request Professor Amey Karkare to begin his talk, let me introduce Professor Amey Karkare to all the august audience. Professor Amey Karkare, who is the Dean of Resources and Dean of Alumni, and working as Professor at Department of Computer Science and Engineering at IIT Kanpur. It's BTech and PhD from IIT Mumbai. And he has been a visiting researcher at Microsoft Research, Redmond and IIT Mumbai. And he is basically specialized in applications of program analysis, compiler optimizations, software engineering, and machine learning to build software systems. And his current research area is intelligent tutoring system, developing solutions to enable quality education at scale, reduce the repetitive task of instructors, and aid support struggling students. In line with his research, Professor Karkare is in receipt of P.K. Kelkar Young Faculty Research Fellowship at IIT Kanpur, as the Best Faculty of the Year Award in the category Innovative Applications of Technology Tools in Teaching and Learning by the Computer Society of India's Mumbai chapter, and as well as the 1989 Best Faculty Award of IIT Kanpur in recognition of excellence in reference to use of innovative and technology-enhanced content to improve the quality of undergraduate instructions while reducing the faculty effort. I invite Professor Amey Karkare to present present details on SAATHI platform. Friends, my dear principals of all colleges, vice principals of the junior colleges, and students of junior colleges. It's a really novel initiative, and I think for colleges, they can come forward. Those who would like to work as Sati Kendra can come forward. They can utilize this particular talk for their benefit to work as a Sati Kendra in future. And for all junior college students who are aspirants for having success in competitive examination, this talk is one of the a really useful part. And so I appeal to all of you to take keen interest in his talk. Now I invite Professor Amey Karkare to begin his talk. Over to Professor Karkare.
Thank you, Professor Kulkarni, and I'm really honored to address this gathering. And thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. So I will start sharing my my screen. So can all of you see?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's SAATHI by IIT Kanpur for Ministry of Education. So, okay. So thank you once again for everyone to find time just at the start of this new year. So wishing you a very happy new year. And I will start with this SAATHI, which has been a project which was in plan for a long time, but it got shape just 1.5 years back. So SAATHI stands for Self-Assessments, Test and Help for Entrance Examination. So the thing is that today there are so many coaching around and students go through them. Okay, so if you see this coaching culture, it is creating inequality among students. If you look at number of students, there are about 30 lakh students who appear for entrance exams for engineering, JEE and others, NEET for medical. Then there are agriculture research exams, law exams, and others. And this number pales down in comparison to students who appear for job-oriented exams. So there is the Staff Selection Commission, clerical exams. There is a banking exam or railway recruitment. So about 4 crore plus some better numbers are there in later in the slides. Okay, so students appear after matrix and graduation. Okay, but there is very little support for preparation for these exams. There are coaching centers, but they are beyond reach for many. So if you look at coaching itself, JEE and NEET, ICAR, CLAT, they cost about 2.5 lakh. Again, these numbers are at least 1 year back, 1 year old. So things may have changed. They might have increased further, if not much, then at least by 0.5 lakh per annum. And then even these job-oriented exams like SSC, IBPS, RRB, you can see there are people who will train or teach you for about 50,000 rupees per annum. Okay. And typically these coaching centers are only in metro cities or big cities. In villages or small places, there are no coaching center. So student has to move to a bigger city. So which means it involves additional cost of boarding and lodging. And this all results in a asymmetry, because many times parents do not want their child to go far away for study. They may not afford it. And sometimes, especially in case of girl childs are not allowed to go and stay, say, alone in some alien city. So this is all causing some kind of students who are smart, but they are not getting equal chance to crack these exams to get selected. So few years back, National Test Agency, which is the main agency who conducts many of these exams, JEE, NEET, and few others, they started an initiative called IIT PAL, IIT Professor Assisted Learning. So the bottom part is actually the snapshot from their website, which says content-based lectures for physics, maths, chemistry, and biology. Okay, so these lectures were created by subject experts from different IITs. So IIT professors came together, and some of these central school teachers came together, KV teachers. They created video lectures covering NCERT syllabus for class 11th and 12th. Now, some of you may ask, why are IIT professors interested in 11th and 12th syllabus? The thing is, finally, we are going to get these students as our intake. Okay, so it's for our advantage if we get good students who are naturally inclined towards these subjects. Okay, so this content was developed by professors, very esteemed professors. So it was very high level, high quality content, and it focused on subject knowledge. In most coaching centers, they talk about cracking the exams, how to eliminate false answers and get to the right answer rather than understanding the concept. Okay, so with all this idea, these lectures were created, very noble thought, but there was some problem. So here is a snapshot of YouTube channel, which talks about physics. So you can see at the top, there is physics IIT PAL. But the problem is, in this physics channel, you could see playlist of biology or mathematics. There is no proper clustering. Okay. Similarly, you can see this chapter 12 or some thermodynamics chapter followed by mechanical properties of fluids, followed by physical word. So this ordering is also not proper. Sequencing is not proper. And the reason for this is not a problem with the way these were created. YouTube is not meant for classroom teaching. YouTube
वीडियो
is
हो
meant
गया
for
बंद
providing entertainment. So they try to cluster videos based on number of viewers and number of times somebody, the duration and so different things. So their algorithm is not oriented towards classroom teaching. So that is a challenge if you are putting video lectures just on YouTube and not creating proper playlist yourself. So we also did one more thing. Not only we looked at these videos, we also looked at the comments. So YouTube, you know that you can provide comments. So people were talking about exactly the same thing: correct sequence, the long duration, topic-wise segregation, and sometimes the lectures are boring, people are falling asleep, and so forth. The question answer was not there, just monologue lectures. Okay, so like that. And some people wanted it in Hindi and other languages. So these were the actual comments that we dig through the videos. Another challenge that we looked at is that these videos are only in English. And what is happening, it is very clear that in our country, people are not studying only English in class 11, 12th. There are state boards, there are regional languages in which students study. But because all this coaching and content is available mostly in English, the number of applicants for different exams, if they are from regional language, if they are from a non-English background, very few applicants attempt the exam. So if you see NEET, this is 22 and 23, almost 80% candidates or more than that are from English language only. For other languages, the numbers come down very rapidly. Again, Hindi, there is some decent number. But if you look at Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, the numbers come down drastically. Now, it cannot happen that a student who is speaking Hindi and who studies in Hindi is not as smart as somebody who speaks English, or somebody who speaks Marathi or Tamil is not good. So why this gap? That is because the amount of content in these languages is very low. So students don't even try to attempt these exams in regional languages. Okay, so this is one problem. Same is the scenario with engineering also. In fact, it is worse because in NEET, at least around 80%, it's like 80%, 10% and 10%. In JEE mains, it's 93% English, 3% Hindi and 3% other languages. So this is another challenge that we have to look for. So what is SAATHI? So we created SAATHI to tackle these challenges. So basically SAATHI started, initially we promoted it as a self-assessment test and help for entrance exams for JEE and NEET, basically engineering and medical. And we started with existing videos from IIT PAL and we converted them into concept-oriented bite-sized videos. So from 700 videos of IIT PAL, we created 7,000 videos. So this content we did not create newly, but we just used those existing content. But at the same time, we kind of mapped them, we sequenced them, and then we started translating them. Okay. Along with that, we have added a doubt clearing forum by experts as well as students. And the idea is that using these experts and mentors, we can provide personalized feedback. And then we also started creating practice problems and all India test series. So all these together resulted into what we today see as SAATHI. So some of the challenges that I discussed first and how we are proposing the solution. So basically students do not want to go through the complete video. So what we are doing, we conduct some tests and suggest them the videos that they should study. Since students have shorter online span, we are converting small duration videos. We are aligning our videos along with NCERT textbook chapters and other study material. Like there is this problem textbook which only talks about NCERT problems, exemplar. Sometimes students are unable to connect different concepts which are covered in a single problem. So what we are doing, we are connecting solution back to the video so that student can look at these concepts at their own time. And similarly, there are many other things that we proposed. Okay, so we have created a forum where students can ask their questions and experts can respond to them. Even their peers can respond to them. And we are also planning to integrate what is called virtual lab. So Government of India has also created another project where they are creating virtual lab for practical demonstrations of several topics. So we are using certain labs developed by Professor H.C. Verma, and we are connecting them to the corresponding video. So unlike YouTube, which is just a collection of videos, we are creating a learning management system on which we are having a video and associated topics are connected together. So associate topic means you have a video, you have a corresponding link to the chapter, you have notes from other students, you have virtual labs, you have question answer, and you have quiz or test. So the idea is all this will result in motivating students for success. So basically our success strategy is four-pronged, four-stage. We are engaging students in their language, their own language, their own matrabhasha. We are providing them with practice problems which are of varying difficulty. We are providing them with feedback, and generally this feedback is immediate so that students can correct their misconceptions easily and improve the accuracy. And finally, we provide doubt clearing and motivational sessions, which comes under mentoring, so that students learn from mentors, their seniors and peers. So here are few features of SAATHI. So basically, we are also using students for mentorship, because in my experience, I found that students are much more closer to their 1 year or 2 year seniors. Okay, so we are using students who have just passed one of these exams. So first year students, second year students who have been successful in the same exam, they are providing some kind of mentorship as well as guidance. So we have sessions like interview with toppers, solve with me, where a student solves the question paper and tries to speak out how he is attempting the problems, and other ideas. We are also providing AI-based chatbot for solving certain problems. Nowadays, this Gen AI has become very, very powerful. So it can also help a student resolve their doubt, but we have to be little careful there. We have used contents by experts. As I said, most of this content is developed by IIT professors from different IITs who are expert in their areas. We have added regional language support. So basically we are supporting 12 languages, Hindi, English, plus 10 Indian languages. So student can watch videos in their own language. We are adding transcript in the corresponding language. So this is an ongoing process. It's still under development. Some of the languages we have covered all 11th and 12th concepts. Some other languages we are working on it. And then this translation is done using AI plus human, because only AI is not giving us good result. It doesn't give us very classroom-like translation. So the idea is that SAATHI platform should be accessible to all easily. So this SAATHI content is available through web, through website, through DTH, which is direct to home. So basically Swayam Prabha channel. And now it is also available through mobile app. I think it's really better if people can keep themselves muted.
Host can
Okay. So the idea is that we are working on to make platform to be as easy to use, because we are expecting students from remote places will use this platform. They may not be very well versed with computers or mobiles. So, and we are also integrating it with other government initiatives. I already talked about IIT PAL. I talked about this virtual labs. So there is another application called Diksha by school education ministry. So we are also integrating with that. So the idea is to have highly interactive content which is accessible at home. So we have this QR code where after every lecture, student can scan it and then answer some question to decide whether they are able to understand the concept or not. And this also gives us an analytics of student performance and progress. So here is the number of applicants that we are targeting. So JEE, last year there were 13 lakh applicants. For NEET there were 23 lakhs. Other exams are relatively smaller, like ICR is 1.3 lakhs and CET. On the other hand, other exams.
So host can mute the whole thing, I think.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not doing this.
Okay, can you hear me? Because in between I got muted.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So yes, so these are other exams. As I said, there are more than, so total, if you see, there are more than 5 crore applicants which can benefit from this portal. So what have we done so far? As I said, even though this was a long-term project, we started conceptualized it in around 2019. But after some discussions back and forth, in 2021, we proposed this creation of learning management system around IIT PAL. Initially, we only targeted JEE and NEET. But in 2022, this project was finally sanctioned. And some enhancements were also suggested, like mentoring support and regional language support. But at that point, Ministry of Education took over the project. Now, fortunately, in 2023, when we had just started with proof of concept portal, Prime Minister's office got interested into this, and they asked us to include more exams. The Honorable Prime Minister himself suggested that you should not just look at JEE and NEET, but other exams, other students are also important. So we presented our work to Honorable PM, and it was positively received. And then suggestions by Honorable PM and other stakeholders were incorporated. 2023, towards the second half, our main portal was launched. We started with online live courses for JEE Mains 2024 in 5 languages. In 2024, Swayam board meetings. So Swayam is the board which looks after NPTEL and other initiatives. So we are also part of that. So they also requested us to include common university entrance tests. This is another huge test where very big number of applicants appear, and the number of exams is also very large. Around 80 exams are conducted. So using all this, we started working on all these exams, and SSC, ICR, IBPS, and CUT were launched under 100-day initiative in August 2024. And another JEE Mains crash course was started in November. So the slides are a little bit dated. So I presented this last month to Ministry. So here is the status of SAATHI. So if you look at the main page, not only it has the video, you can also select the language so that subtitles are presented in that language. For some languages, even the video is translated or dubbed into that language. We have a nice dashboard which gives you an idea about your own performance if you are a student. So basically, you can see how you are performing with respect to others. You can start using community like forums. You can ask, look at solutions of different problems, and so on and so forth. So these forums are also divided by subjects and topics. For each topic, as I said earlier, NCERT and exemplar contents are available as reference. We also give notes and formulae by IIT students. So IIT Kanpur students who have already have been successful in these exams, they share their notes, how they started preparing for a particular topic. And we have also added interesting problems. Students also suggest us what kind of challenging problems they solved. And then they also provide us with video solutions. So sometimes students are much more comfortable looking at how somebody is solving it. So it's like a classroom where teacher is telling them how to solve a problem. So we also use mentoring guidance from IIT students. So more than 400 students are registered with us, and they provide all these items to us. So we have complete lectures, concept-wise videos. The full lecture is divided into concepts. Correspondingly, we have transcripts in regional languages, exemplar problems, new problems, notes, and all these things. Okay. On our portal, you can access discussion forums, which is divided into subjects and then topics. You can look at analytics, how you are performing on individual topics, and you can also use mobile app. Mobile app is synced with our web content, so the videos which are available on mobile web app are also available on mobile, and you can also do question answer on mobile app. So this is current status. We are handling 8 competitive exams in 12 languages. We have more than 250 videos for the job-oriented exams. We have 400 plus mentors for doubt solving. There are 50 subject matter experts who are registered with us, 7,500 plus videos for engineering and medical, 80,000 plus questions to test your knowledge. And as Professor Kulkarni said, that we are now working on connecting with ground level people, not just online, but offline support also. So we are connecting with what we call SAATHI Mitra, or local experts who can help students at district level. So I will come to Sati Kendra in a minute. Here are the numbers. Again, these numbers are from November, so things have increased. Total enrollment has now crossed 10 lakh. Here it is 9.6 lakh. About 60% of the enrollment is male and nearly 40% is female. We have already started working on creating 15 Sati Kendra. 6 competitive exams are already live, which means they are also on Swayam Prabha channel. We have 7 Swayam Prabha channels, 6 for competitive exams, 1 for other exams. And more than 31 lakh hits are already there on our website. And through our WhatsApp and email channels, we have answered more than 80,000 queries. So if you see, most of our enrollment are for engineering, around 6 lakh, medical is around 3.6 lakh. Other exams, we are still getting enrollment, because other exams, as I said, we just launched them in August. So it's just 5 to 6 months. And we see more enrollment when there will be something which is indispensable. So, and then second thing is, we are also targeting students from remote areas who may not have access to mobile or computer, who may not be comfortable with these devices. So it is pertinent that we use local experts, local support to help get these students on board. So we are now proposing Sati Kendra. This is a very, very new initiative proposed this year, and work has just started on setting up these Kendras or local centers. So Sati Kendra is a physical center which will help students who are otherwise not able to get access to Sati resources. So what will happen on these centers? So we will set up computer and internet access. We will provide some study material like books, practice paper, and other education resources. And we will provide guidance and mentorship. So there will be people on this center who will help student register on Sati portal, access it using computer kept on the center, and also help them solve problems and help them in some kind of counseling also. So each Sati Kendra will have one or more Sati Mitra or Sati friend who represents a peer support system within SAATHI framework. So these SAATHI Mitra are like mentor who help others by sharing their own experience and strategies. They provide academic support. They will create a collaborative learning environment. Basically, they will create questions, answer, and especially they will provide support in local language, local dialect. They can provide academic counseling. So basically students after 11th or 12th are not very sure many times whether they want to go for a higher studies or job, or should they go for engineering or medical or something else. So some academic counseling will also be provided. So we are envisaging two kinds of Sathi Mitra. One is Samanya Mitra, general friend, who is just going to run the center, help student log in and use computer and things like that. And Visheshagya Mitra, which is expert. So we can have physics expert, chemistry expert, math expert, English expert, all on a center. So these will be part-time job opportunities provided to local people. So we are expecting a lot from states as well as schools and colleges in the states, some support. So first is infrastructure. So we need help to set up these Sati Kendra. So Sati Kendra you can think of as a classroom, single classroom where 30-40 students can sit and study. Okay. However, there is one challenge. IIT Kanpur being a government institute, we cannot purchase land or housing. We cannot rent it easily. So we need support from local schools or colleges to give us their one classroom during off time, like evening times. We also need help for awareness outreach, because once again, sitting at Kanpur, it is very difficult to understand what is the requirement of local community. So these awareness and outreach will help us conduct campaigns in local communities to inform students and parents about Sathi. They will help us partner with the local schools and state board to integrate Sathi resources into their curriculum. So one very good example is Punjab government, where they have initiated 2 hours of Sathi curriculum in their schools. There are some government schools where Sathi gets 2 hour slot every day, 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., where our teachers conduct the sessions online, and then local teacher help students with understanding that content. We also need support in logistics. So basically establishment and maintenance of Sati Kendra and other necessary infrastructure. So if you have to conduct a test on a Sunday, we will need help. And finally, feedback. Again, as I said, sitting here, it is difficult to understand what is going correct, what is going wrong. So local team, local state machinery can help us give feedback about how Sathi is performing among students and teachers. So some of the comparison, I think this is not very relevant here, but what I wanted to say is that Sathi is totally free of cost, while other online classes, some of them have now started shutting down their shops. Online is not working. So Baiju, Akash was 85,000 last year, Unacademy 40,000, LN 92,000, and so on. So even online classes, you have to spend about 40 to 50,000 rupees per month, and still you get very limited content. In our case, we are giving you much more content at no cost. So this is a summary of Sathi, and I am here for answering any question. My team, Prachi, Rahul, and Anurag are supposed to join. Anurag is already there. I think Prachi and Rahul may have joined by now. So I will stop sharing and answer any question. Or maybe I will just keep this slide. Yeah.
I think those who wanted to ask questions, please raise your hands electronically, digitally. Professor Lagate, madam, please coordinate with Principal Sarunki is the first to ask question, followed by Principal Vidya Vikas Degree College.
Thank you, sir, giving me the opportunity. Sir, very nicely you interpreted the all things. Any link or any registration process is there?
Yes. So if you go to this link, if you see currently, the slide is still there, right? So you can either scan this QR code or look at the website given below it. So is it visible, the website and QR code?
QR code is visible, sir.
Yes. So you can scan it, or you can use this website, sathi.iitk. You can even search for Sathi IIT Kanpur, and it will take you to the website.
Thank you, sir. Very nicely you interpreted and everything can give on this.
Thank you
sir.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Sir.
Principal Vidya Vikas. So, Dr. Salunke, you can lower your hand. Yeah, Principal Vidya Vikas.
Yeah, good afternoon, all of you. Thank you, sir, for this wonderful session. So I want to ask one question. Suppose our college, we have a junior college, and we have around the 700 student as a strength for a junior college. So suppose we want to set up the SAATHI center to our campus. So
Yeah.
what kind of the formality need to sign any kind of the MOU with IIT Kanpur, and what kind of the initiative we have to take it?
Yes. So, so it can be done in two ways. If it is an individual college, we will do it with the college. But if it is done at the university level or a state level, then even state level MOU. For example, in Punjab, we signed MOU with the Punjab government itself, and then they instructed all the government schools to run SAATHI work. Okay. So yes.
So
So
these MOU
MOU will be
with
signed.
state government only, the individual college can make MOU with IIT Kanpur.
Individual college can also have it. So as I
Yes.
said, sometimes all the colleges are governed by a single body, then MOU with that single body, if we do it, then other colleges don't have to do an MOU. On the other hand, we do MOU with individual colleges as well.
Okay, thank you.
Shri Vivek More.
Thank you, Amay sir. It's enlightened me because we are living in a downtrodden area. Mostly the Adivasi students are with us. And we know the importance of online education, and the SAATHI will be helpful for us. Sir, just for a cause, you are going through a good cause. But we are help each other. How to be a center of this? Because in Marathi language, you are inculcated with the Marathi teacher or not? You are getting the reach of Marathi teachers or not? With MPSC and UPSC, you have to add the courses in regional language. Is it possible, sir, in coming year?
Yes. So in fact, we are also facing challenges when going for regional language teachers. So I'm sitting in Kanpur, though I am Marathi, so I know few Marathi people. They are helping us, but the numbers are very low. Similarly, in other states also, we are struggling to find people who can help us review the content and maybe create new content. So all this. So if you are interested, anyone who is interested in helping us in reviewing or creating new content, which is focused towards 11th, 12th, physics, chemistry, math, biology. In fact, other language, other subjects like English, general knowledge. So we will, you can just send an email to me. I will just type out my email here. Okay, and we can take it forward. The thing is, yeah, so we'll take some time to collect all such requests and then work with you. So this is a very, very, very noble thought. Yes, we do look for support. So my email is my last name. You can see I am just writing it. And then I will just give you my Gmail because it's easier to not forget. So my last name at gmail.com. So please get in touch with me if you are interested in helping students. If you are interested in, see, Sati Kendra also, suddenly we cannot create too many, but we are going step by step. So if you or your we can propose it to ministry and then go forward with it. Okay, so we will take it on priority.
Dr. Sangeeta Pandey.
So my email is visible, right? It's my last name at gmail.com.
Yeah, it is visible.
Dr. Sangeeta Pandey. Madam, please unmute yourself and ask question.
Yes. Thank you, madam. Sir, thanks a lot for your really a very good initiative. I just need one clarification. See, suppose if our college wants to be a SAATHI Kendra, then is there any eligibility criteria as such?
Yes, for teachers, no, for college, not much. Other than that, we need some space to conduct our classes. It will be typically 2 hours in the off time. Okay, when your regular college is not running. So maybe evening 4 to 6 or 3:30 to 5:30. Eligibility for the Sathi Mitra will be there. So it's different for general friend who has to be typically BSc or BA. Okay, bachelor's. And for experts, it has to be BSc or corresponding subject, at least bachelor's in the corresponding subject. So if it is a physics teacher, we will need BSc physics minimum or equivalent. Okay. So that
Okay, sir.
selection will
And
be-
to
we
run
are-
a Sati Kendra, like, if we want to start with these
Yes.
courses for the entrance exam, etc.,
Right.
then for that, what are the formalities? Like, we are in the campus where our junior college is also there.
Right.
So
So
for
for
that,
that,
if
as we
we
said, there will
want
be
to
an
start.
MOU signing, and then we'll also look at your center. We'll look at some classroom which is suitable. We will, then from that point onward, there are two things. One is recruitment of experts. Second is setting up some basic infrastructure. Okay. So if your college already has internet and computer kind of facilities that we can use with your permission. Otherwise, we will set up computer, internet, and some basic infrastructure, which will be like camera monitoring and so on. Okay. So all these details we can share.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Dr. Survase, please
Good
unmute
evening, ma'am.
yourself.
Good evening, ma'am. My question was asked by Sangeeta ma'am only, but I would like to express our wish to have this Sathi Mitra in Sindhurga district. I am from Kudara College. So, if there is whatever requirements were told by Amay sir, most of these are fulfilled by my college. So, we will like to be a part of this. Thank
Sure.
you.
Please send me an email after this, and we'll just start working on it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I'll request Ziomi2312 to identify himself or herself and then ask question.
Hello, Dr. Amay.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah. My this eligibility starts from my kid is in 8th standard. Okay, very basic question I'm asking. So from when this particular thing starts? Is it after 10th exam
Okay.
or 12th exam?
So our main content is for class 11th and 12th. But what happened when we started it, people came to us and said that they also want, students in fact demanded that give us content for 9th and 10th. So our website has content for 9th and 10th, foundational content. It's not as comprehensive as 11th, 12th, but there is a start. If you find something is missing, let us know and then we will start adding that as well.
Metropolitan cities like Mumbai is also there, included in this.
Sorry, your voice is not very clear.
Metropolitan city like Mumbai is also included in this, or is it for remote?
We from our side there is no no restriction. Only challenge could be that places like Mumbai or Delhi, they already have nice coaching centers which have kind of penetrated into schools. So whether they will use it or not, from our side, our goal is to have to cover all the districts in the country.
The free eligibility is something like, is there any criteria or anyone can apply for it? Any
Yes,
economic class, economy?
Right. So for students, it is free. Any student can apply for it.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mr. Sharath Nair.
Yes, sir. I see that most of the attendees in this meeting are distinguished professionals in coveted positions. I just wanted to inquire if can postgraduates be enlisted in the support staff, or does this initiative warrant the help of professionals only?
No, as I said that for this Sathi Mitra, we are looking for subject expert and the minimum criteria is BSc. The reason is we are also looking at further this remote places. We are planning to support it, and sometimes finding very highly educated people there may not be feasible. Okay, So postgraduate, if you are in a relevant subject, then you are eligible. Okay.
Mr. Prakash Patil. Please unmute yourself and ask question. Shri Prakash Patil.
It's fine. So let me clarify, these Sathi Mitra and Sathi Samanya Mitra, Sathi Visheshagya, they are kind of part-time job. It's more of a social service we are expecting from local community to help their own students. Okay, that is why we are keeping very minimum eligibility criteria. Of course, if we get two applications, one who has a higher degree and one who has lower degree, probably we will prefer the person with higher degree. But at the same time, it's not a requirement. And in some cases, we are also open to use students who are doing their science studies, higher studies. They can help us in conducting these classes. So we are very, very open, because this is more like a support system service for the society. Okay. So we do not want to make it like a very restricted entry for anyone.
Shri Prakash Patil, can you unmute now? Otherwise, Keshav Kumar, please unmute yourself.
Sir, is there provision for mock tests or assessment for the students to assess their preparation?
Yes, there is support for mock test. We do have practice test as well as mock test. Difference is practice will be for a topic, and mock tests are like actual real tests which cover all the topics. And then we have very detailed feedback system where we can pinpoint students which topics they did well, which topics they need more preparation.
Dr. Preeti. Please unmute yourself and ask question.
Good afternoon, sir. The question is, can the teachers take part directly in making the content or sharing the content? That is one query. And the second one is, only these examination, when we are talking about the competitive examination, it is only limited to Indian curriculum, or we are also looking at some of the foreign university tests and all?
So currently it is limited to only the 7+1 exams, 3 JE, NEET, ICAR, CLAT, plus 3 of these higher job-oriented SSC, IBPS, and RRB, and then CUET. CUET is a collection of large number of exams. Okay, so these 8 things we are targeting. We have not planned for any foreign university exams. So again, our goal is to reach remote places within India and help them appear for these exams. Okay, so we, at least in near future, we are not going to go into foreign exams. Probably before that, we will try to target UPSC, prelims, and some other exams. But these are all long-term goals, not short-term. Currently, short-term only see 7+ CUET.
Principal Rajendra Shinde.
Good evening, everyone. My question is to both of you, Professor Karkare as well as Professor Legate ma'am. Can we use this opportunity for postgraduate internship? Under NEP, we are talking about internship. Suppose we ask our PG students to be a Sathi Mitra or...
Very good question.
Yeah. So if we can...
Very much possible. The reason is we are already using Sati. So there is this PMRF, Prime Minister Research Fellowship, where a student, a PhD student has to do certain hours of teaching every week.
Correct, yeah.
And Sati is one of the place where they can do their teaching. So they use Sati lecture hours against their PMRF hours. Okay, so same thing we can create. See, finally, internship certificate, who will give it? Okay, is it university or is it IIT Kanpur? IIT Kanpur, I am very much willing to do it. But if university has to give the certificate, then within university, you will have to create the opportunity. Okay, From IIT Kanpur side, I am open to provide internship where students can do mentorship for different subjects, and then they can help us at SAATHI Kendra, as well as creating or validating the content.
Maybe we could come out with some modalities, and Legate ma'am can help us out in creating certificate.
I think it's a very good proposal, and university should consider it, how we can make it more formal. And
Thank you.
I will be happy to take it up from our side.
Thank you, Karkare sir.
Sonu Gupta.
Yeah, I just wanted to check, sir, what role can postgraduate colleges play in this?
Postgraduate, which means which do not have undergraduate at all. So the mostly postgraduate colleges can provide us, as you said, some as the previous person said, I forgot the name, but can provide us with the technical experts who can help conduct the classes. Okay. Secondly, they can provide us with the room to conduct these classes. The idea is that if a student comes to a 12th student comes to a college and sees the labs, different experiments going on, they can just have a look around and get motivated. Okay, same thing we are using with polytechnics also. Some states are giving us polytechnic to conduct SAATHI classes, because they are thinking that if student comes to a polytechnic, sees their experiments and all, they will get motivated. So directly for entrance and all, SAATHI is not a right platform for entrance to postgraduate, but the students from postgraduate college can help us, and even the teachers and experts.
So thank you so much, sir, for your presentation, which is actually a new thing that we can consider, as the questions have asked and you have clarified them. Now I think we have in our meeting today many principals of colleges, autonomous colleges as well as affiliated colleges to University of Mumbai. We also have junior college principals, headmasters of schools which are present, and some of the students are also in this meeting. This SAATHI initiative is the new way in which the students from a very remote area can get benefit, and we all can contribute to this social cause. Thank you so much for sparing your time. I thank Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor R.D. Kulkarni for giving us this opportunity to listen to you, and all the principals of junior college, headmasters, faculty colleagues, and students from various faculty who have joined this today. I thank them all, and we will be coming up with more initiatives like this, and you are all invited for the same. Thank you, Professor Karkare, for this nice presentation and your time. I'm sure many of us would like to get in touch with you. As university also, we can consider to do some MOU which will help our affiliated colleges also in hosting SAATHI, and the students can definitely log on to this portal SAATHI. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, and once again a happy new year to all of you. And in this year, I think we'll look forward to collaborating with the Mumbai University and other colleges. Thank you so much.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.